Hello, hello, hello. I do see that Crystal is in the house. Welcome on in, Miss Crystal. I'm Debbie. I'm Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner, and welcome in. I didn't actually plan this live. Yeah, I'm doing it anyway. But anyhow, and that's because I just finished making a bunch of cards using the new club kits from Spellbinders. So I do need to post over in a couple of places so that I know that folks know that we're here and see what's going on. So if you are in the chat, be sure to say hello. I am going to go ahead and say hello again to Miss Crystal. So thank you so much for popping in, hun. Yeah, I'm kind of just winging it again, as usual, right? So give me just a second while I switch some things around. Also, let me know that you can hear me. According to my settings, it looks like you should. So good. So you said welcome, welcome. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Crystal. So I'm getting into my YouTube studio so I can see exactly what's going on there. Right now it looks like there's a couple of people hanging out watching because they want to see what is going on. And there we go. I'm in there, so that is good. The chat's not showing up on there though. Something is kind of screwy on YouTube site. Okay, so anyway, let me grab out my stuff because I literally decided like about 2 minutes ago to go ahead. That needs to go in here. I decided basically just maybe 5 minutes ago that, yeah, I think I'm going to do this as a live. And it's because some of the cards I just had so much fun making. Yeah. Anywho, let me go ahead and get out. I think this is all of the things. And I'm not really organized, but anyhow. And I also brought out some things that I haven't used before that are in my stash that I've had for a bit and I haven't used, which doesn't really make sense. Why in the world would I do that, right? Let's see. I think I'm going to put everything off to the side and then bring them out and show you the cards made using them. If I can stack my stuff so it's not falling over, you know? Okay. So starting off with that one, and I'm not organized, am I? Okay, with that one, and that'll come next. Where's the thing go? It's not that one. Where's the stamp set? There's the stamp set. That's the one I wanted to do. And before we do that, I do want to go, like I said, I'm saying hello. And Crystal, if you want to pop up the zombie, feel free. And my lighting kind of, that doesn't look good. Kind of sucks, but I am going to go ahead and post over in the Discord real quick and post over on Facebook, you know, do kind of the social media thing to let folks know that we are live in case they want to pop in. Need the link. Zombie. It should pop up. Why is it not popping up yet? I've got it turned on. Oh, you did an eye zombie. It's an exclamation point. It looks like you did an upside down exclamation point or the letter I. So that would explain why that one didn't pop up. Let's see if it works. Yes, he works. So I've got him up. He's over here. It's exclamation. Anytime you're using a command, it's exclamation point and then the word, no space. And it looks like, there we go. We've got 53 days till Halloween, guys. 53 days. Okay. So I'm going to do that real quick. There's my Facebook page. Okay, so there's that. Let me get the link. create a highlight. There's new changes and everything coming to YouTube too, and hopefully more things coming on here. So yeah, I'm looking at the things like, what in the world is that? And I've always got to check, right? You guys know how it is. Get shareable link, copy the link, and post it in my Facebook. And then copy all of that so I can post it again. So it's in the group, and now I just got a couple more places to go with that one, including the Discord, which is probably already up in the Discord, but that doesn't mean that folks knew what's going on. Yeah, it is posted in the Discord. Okay, great. So let me go ahead and get that up over on the couple more places over on Facebook. So what have you been working on, Crystal? I know that you've been doing a lot of stuff that's Spellbinders related, so I've been so busy. I haven't had a chance to check on everybody. I'm trying to watch some videos right now too, and yeah, it doesn't always work. Hello, Miss Donna Nipper. Okay, so this is working, so that's awesome. And I think I figured out a couple more things I can add in, which aren't there yet. Tangia is... Do I have Tangia turned on? I think I have Tangia turned on so that you could use it. Let me just double check. The screen's going to go black for a second. Yeah, the Tangia screen is up. Awesome. So if you're interested, I have also got a button here. You can type in command !Tangia, and it'll bring up that orange bar. This guy that I put up yesterday. So if you're interested in Tangia stuff, it's there. I also have it hooked up on my Twitch if you want to use any of the interactions using channel points, and you've got channel points over there. Using them over there, you can just you can click on chat and type in something, and you should be able to use it there, and it'll show up over here on our YouTube. So I'm not streaming over there right now, so it's not that, but if you do have any channel points, you should be able to use some of them. And if you decide you want to see what that thing is, again, it's just !Tangia, and it'll pop back up on the screen. I've got it on a toggle, so typing it in will turn it on or off, so hopefully that helps. Let me get this last couple of things. I also want more folks popping in here before I start going through stuff, because you know what's going to happen. 5-10 minutes in, they're going to want to know, what did you do that one? I didn't see that one. You have to show it to me again. But it does happen. So Crystal says she's getting ready for her live later, and she just sent, you just got your August release. Okay, awesome. Yeah, some stuff has been delayed and something... We got us a zombie. So some things have been coming in later. Some things have been selling out. I think it's where when they added on the Better Press and the Wax Seal clubs, it kind of went crazy. The first 2 months that I was supposed to be in it, I didn't get anything. So I did finally get some stuff from them for those, but I've also said yes to more clubs, and it just depends. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying yes to too many things, so I may start doing, if you guys like it, you'll have to let me know, I may start doing more live streams like this. This is kind of a test run. You guys can let me know what you think, but maybe I'll do some impromptu kind of lives after I get all of the video stuff, all of the stuff made, all of the cards. And yes, I have a big stack of cards that I'm going to be showing you guys, but I can get all of the cards made and then do a live showing you the stuff. And that might make it so I can get more things done in less time, because I'm also redoing my website, I'm also doing classes. Yeah, there's just different things I'm working on. Also have another couple of summits coming up, so that's going to be fun. And I need to stop talking and start focusing so I know what I'm doing. Okay, going to Debbie J's Crafting Corner, so I can post that thing again. Hey, Miss Shay, how you doing, honey? You do know that we really, really miss you, because we don't see you often enough. But I want to give you a warm welcome. Welcome, welcome. And did you see the post on Facebook, or did you just happen to see that I was live? I'm curious as to what brought y'all in. So it's on that one, and then let me go back to my regular profile, and I'll post it on my main page, and might post, I think I'm going to post it on Twitter too, although Twitter really doesn't have a lot going on over there. So if you're not following me on all the things, you should follow me on all the things. Okay, so I just posted it on Twitter and then on my homepage on Facebook. Okay, so that's going to be there. Oh, you know we love you, honey. Okay, so here is the deal. I have goodies. Oop. Yeah, I have goodies. And I understand what you said, Crystal, that they send it all to you for free. But even with that stuff, that's the thing. Even with my influencer things, sometimes they haven't been coming in. Sometimes they've been coming late. And it's all because I think they just got so overwhelmed with all of the, basically the popularity of the Better Press has been a big part of it. But things have been kind of weird over there, and but I'm still happy. I'm still happy. They're still sending me some stuff, and I still get to play, and I still get to share with all of you guys, and that is what I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera over. Okay, I don't know why my Tangia party popped up there, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm going to switch my camera over, and yes, Donna, I think you were playing around with this yesterday. Yeah, I've got the Tangia stuff. It is working. All of the alerts are 15 cents a piece. If you're interested in seeing what that is, you go to this link. I need to change, I think, that one to say what it actually is and have it post in the chat. But if you do exclamation point Tangia at any point during the stream, I don't have to click a button or anything, but you can bring up this little orange thing here. Anyhow, and if that's too big, you guys tell me, you know? Because I don't necessarily know. But if you want to do any of those fun alerts, definitely go ahead and feel free. Okay, switching over to my desk, and why is it not? Oh, I don't have those other things on. Let's turn the other things on. Okay, so we've got Days Till Halloween up at the top. Welcome, Miss Cordelia. You didn't miss anything. Welcome, welcome. I've just been chatting and posting on things, but welcome on in. And again, if you guys want to use the Tangia thing, it does cost like 15 cents a piece. Okay. And I do get some of that back, which is awesome. But yeah, they keep part, I keep part, and it helps to keep the stream going and that sort of thing. Okay, we're going to start off with the embossing folder of the month, and I do have a couple of spare panels that I have not used yet. So this, you can't really see it. Okay, this is the embossing folder of the month. It's very pretty. I love that leafy thing. To be honest, some of these, this is supposed to be fall, and it is, but this would go good, I think, for any time of year. It just depends on what colors you decide to use with it. Okay, so we've got that, and here's one of the, I have to adjust the lighting again. I had light coming in through my window earlier today, so it looked nicer, and I really like there. Is that one better? This is orange, by the way. So we got those. There we go. This one, I think you can see it. You're gonna see. What are you making, Cordelia? So we've got that. So I think that is pretty. I did one in orange, and I did one in this. You can actually see it better on this. This is actually like a teal blue, like a blue-green. So got that, and then I used both of those on, I used the other half of those cards on another card. And then we have the Fall Thoughtfulness, which is, okay, I think I am sorry. Let me turn the music back on, and I will hit the zombie because you didn't hear it. And I think that's as far as, am I zoomed out all the way? Yep, I'm zoomed out all the way. Okay. So anyway, this one is called Fall Thoughtfulness, and that is the stamp and die of the month. I do have one of the stamps still up because I've used this a couple of times, and die cut out sentiments. We've got this real pretty little pumpkin here. I don't have the other ones up yet, Shay. I am so sorry, but I am working on it. That's another reason why I'm doing the video this way instead of spending all day today, the rest of the day and tomorrow trying to get it all edited. I'm going to go ahead and try doing it this way. Anyway, it's also got these leaves and such. I think this is real pretty too. Anyway, I made a couple of cards with those. So here's the first one. That is the pumpkin. So I use the embossing folder of the month. And I used the pumpkin and one of the sentiments. And I added a few little sequins to the end. And the coloring on this one, I think I used... Actually, I think I used my new markers. These are the ones that I told you that are very, very pigmented. So I'm pretty sure that's what I used. The Artify markers. So this, I think, turned out really, really pretty. And I did a second card using that same stamp set, and that's this one that is in orange. And use those same markers. I think that's what I did. I'm going to have to look back because I don't remember. I know I did a little bit of a different type of blending on these. I used like a green and some oranges, which are not ones that you'd normally, you would normally combine. But I think it turned out pretty cool for the actual way that the color change is on the, on fall leaves. And added a few little sequins to that one too. So those are the first two cards. Next, what do I want to pick up next? Ooh, I think, well, I did show you guys a little bit, yeah, very pretty stamps. And you get two completely different looks because of the two different stamps. I think it turned out really nice. Let me put the embossing folder over there. Next, I did I used the corner sunflowers. And yes, I need to redo my labels because I noticed after the fact that I misspelled. I hit a G instead of an F. Anyway, this one is for the corner sunflowers Better Press, which I love my Better Press. And I used some Tim Holtz watercolor pencils for this one. Whenever I'm doing anything with the Better Press, because the ink that comes with the Better Press is not really good for using with alcohol inks, I just go ahead and use the Tim Holtz pencils. I'm doing more watercolor type things. And I think this turned out really, really pretty. Then, what was next? Oh, next I did, and then I'm basically showing you some of the stuff you guys got the sneak peek on, Tuesday, because today's Thursday, yes. So next we've got a sunflower border, and that is really, really lovely. I had one idea and then wound up changing it around because when you look at these sunflowers, they are coming up from the bottom, so that means that would be the best way to do it. So that's what I did with this one. And this one is a quick and simple card. It's basically you just do the foiling, die cut it out using the die there, popped it up on a little bit of foam, and you're done. I used a blue background, actually blue card base, just to kind of make it pop even more. So that one I think turned out really, really pretty. Then we've got the things that I've been kind of spending the last couple of days on. I think what I'm going to go with first, I'm going to go with the simple cards. These are ones that I just did today, and it's kind of where, I didn't want to do what I normally do, so I did a little bit different. And that's this one. It's called Hiking Through the Meadows. There's a lot of different dies in here, and I've got oh, here we go, because I need to put that back in. It basically creates these two cute little boots and a lot of fall leaves and flowers or whatever season, depending on the colors that you use, to go in them. And I decided, you know what? I didn't want to do something that complicated. This is like a lot of Spellbinders sets. You get a lot of dies. You can do a lot of things with it, but you don't have to use everything in the set with every card. You can just use a couple. So I used this die and I used this die, and that's it out of the entire set. But I also used a die from, well, I'll go ahead and show the first one. Those are the two dies that I used, and I used one of the wax seals that we made on Tuesday, and that is a really simple and sweet card. Black on white, kind of classic. This is more simple than most of the ones that I do. And then I can put whatever kind of a note or whatever I want to on the inside. Did go a little bit more and used another die set that came out last month. It's called the Notch Corners, and I've just started playing with this and I do like it. I think this one is going to be it's going to be able to add a little bit more interest to some of my typical rectangle card designs. And I made this one. So I used one of the notched corner frames for that little background, popped up on some foam, used those leaves and just did it in basic black, basic white, and then added one of my, trying to make it so you can see the daisies on there, but one of the wax seals, this is the wax seal of the month that we were playing with the other day. So, and then a sentiment from the Stamp and Die of the Month. So I think that turned out really pretty. Now these last two are a little bit more involved. Not these, but the last two that I have sitting over here, the last two cards are more involved because of course they have more dies, of course. The first one, let's go with this one. It's called Enchanted Stitched Mushrooms. These are just so pretty. They all have their stitching, so you've got, and it's really easy stitching. This is one that doesn't take a lot of time. They're not super tiny images, but it's simple stitching. So if you're kind of interested in the stitching, this is probably a good one because it doesn't require a ton of work. So you've got three little kind of starburst kind of things on that one. This one has part of the top covered. The verticals have got vertical. And this part is kind of for the underside of our mushroom. And I decided to go with non-traditional colors. I had some Halloween-y colored cardstock over here, so I'm going with purple and pink. And I think this turned out so cute. I mean, I just sat here watching, I don't even remember what I was watching. I was watching YouTube or something and just stitching away. And it took me no time at all to get this one done. Just those little pieces there. So I think this one turned out really, really, really cute. Cordelia says, at Crystal, don't you do 5x7 cards? This month's sheet load makes 5x7 cards. Awesome. It reminds me of the 70s. Yeah, when Todd saw this one, he said it was very psychedelic. But it is, thanks for your thoughtfulness, stamped in purple to match the purple mushrooms. Okay, now the one that I am loving the most, because there's so many things you could do with it, is Halloween theme. You guys know me, I love my Halloween. It's called Boolicious Fall Cupcake. So we've got pieces for our cupcake. We've got a couple of sentiments. We've got a ghost that you can't see behind my thing. Yeah, we have a little ghost. We have a bat. We have bones. We have a skull. We have lots of frosting. We've got gourds, so it can be fall. We've got a jack-o'-lantern. We've got the little picks to hold little things sticking out of our cupcake. We've got a witch's hat. We've got a witch's broom. So we've got all the things. But wait, there's more. They also sent me, and I haven't used it yet, they also sent me the seasonal cupcake toppers. So there's more things. And then they showed different, I printed this out so I could see the different ways you could use it. You could do a snowman. You could do a peep. You could do hearts. And I'm thinking any of the other stuff that you've got in your stash, you could basically put on the end of one of the picks and stick it in your, stick it right down in your cupcake. So this one I love. I think this is probably my favorite of the bunch, and Todd just kind of rolled his eyes at me. But yeah. For the background on this, I pulled out another die set that I bought a while back that I hadn't used, and that's this one, which is the, what was it called? Got it on here. This is the color block slices that'll make it, so it basically made the background. That's how I made that kind of freaky background. I decided to go with red and black just because as soon as I saw the drips, I started thinking, that kind of looks like blood. And then when I looked back at this one, after getting the eyes on, I thought, oh my God, the frosting looks like lips. So I don't know what you guys think of this, but this one is my absolute favorite. I love this one. This has just turned out so, so, so cool. I did cut out more, so I've got a couple more somewhere. Got a couple more bats, but I didn't have room for them on the card. So I think that turned out so cool. I mean, everything, all of this is basically from the club kits, and most of it ties together like they usually do. But this one, oh my goodness, I really love it. I love it, love it, love it. So anywho, I actually expected to be on longer than this to go through those, but you know what? You guys were just watching and not chatting that much, and yeah, so it looks like we're probably pretty much done with the live. So what are y'all, I know that we're almost into the weekend. Tomorrow is Friday, so what are you guys going to be doing over the weekend? Oh, somebody keeps giving me hearts on Facebook, but I mean on YouTube, but I didn't know because I didn't have that one pulled. What do you mean, what? What, that I'm almost done? You want me to make something? Guess I could. So I was doing something a little bit different. I did turn the camera on while I was making all of these. So yes, of course she wants me to make something. Okay, you guys tell me, what do you want me to play with? I'm not going to do stitching because stitching is going to take longer. It didn't really take a long time, but it would take longer. So what do you want me to use? Now that you saw all of the things, the young cat has the appointment at 11:30 on Saturday. How about a Halloween card? You want me to make another Halloween card? So out of all of this, there are more things in that, everybody wants Halloween. I figured you guys were tired of Halloween by now. Okay, so this does have a lot more different little things you can make for Halloween stuff. I decided I wanted some stripes. I couldn't remember if I had a striped background die or anything, so I figured I would go ahead and use this one. And I just realized that at some point, I turned my face off. There it is. Let's move it to the other side. Yeah, I forgot that I turned my face off. So we've got a little ghost. We've got a lot of different things. I mean, I could do... I don't know. Let's go ahead and just start doing a little bit of die cutting. It'll give me something else to share over there for the folks at Spellbinders too, right? This is just, it's just, oh my God, I love that one. Okay, so got my cord. I've got some cardstock over here. If I'm going to do some ghosts, do I want to do ghosts? Okay, let me pull this out. You guys tell me what you want me to, you love the eyes. Oh yeah, I got to show you how to do the eyes. The eyes would go, oh, I just had an idea. Okay, we've got a piece of black cardstock. We've got some white cardstock. And actually I'm going to use, I'll put that over here, but I think I'm going to use scraps because scraps need to be used. And taking out my die cutting machine, I'm going to cut out a bunch of little eyeballs. Yeah, Todd was over here working away, and I said, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go live instead of editing the video. Because it definitely is taking less time, and yeah. And let's start off with that. And so here's the way the eye is. It's actually 3 dies. So we've got this one that's got all the little veins. And then we've got this circle that creates whatever color you want. And then on this is a bat. And you can always use more bats. Hey, Miss Judy B, how you doing, honey? And where's my thing? Where's my thing? I need to push a button. I need to push a button. Oh, and I also forgot that I've also got the button right there. I forgot. Okay. Anyway, but this one has got the little bat. Should we make Judy go back and watch the replay, or should I go ahead and just show her the cards? I think I'm going to cut out some more stuff, and then we can decide, do we want to, yeah, go back and show her the things. So we've got that. Judy, what color are your eyes? And I just realized I don't have my coffee in here. So you guys post in the chat what color your eyes are, and I'm going to be right back. So everybody post what color their eyes are, okay? Okay, so we've got Crystal's eyes are blue, Cordelia's eyes are brown, Judy's eyes are blue, and Shay's eyes are brown. Well, that didn't help me at all. And I'm just looking to see if there's anybody else in the chat yet. Because it doesn't look like it. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting out some of the white. But as you come in, please tell my eyes are hazel. So I guess brown is closest. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do blue eyes. That's the reason I was asking the question. Of course, I could do purple eyes. Purple eyes are kind of cool. So I'm going to use this little circled eye, and we're going to cut out a little bit of blue. And then, do I have any black over here besides the panels? Let me grab one. Let me grab some of that so I can cut out another bat, because you never have enough bats, right? I've got googly eyes too, but I really like how these turned out on this card, so I got to make more eyeballs. Of course, I could do both. And I realize that I do need to fix the way my face cam is on the screen, because I don't think the buttons have got it set up quite right. I have too much stuff on my desk again. Let's move some of this out of the way. So we've got a little bat, and then we've got the little pupil one time, so that's for one eye, so I need to cut out a bunch more for the idea that I have. Hello, Miss Dawn. How you doing, honey? Welcome, welcome. So I'm going to be cutting out some eyeballs. I mean, the genius plan I have has been, I've been outvoted. I had decided I was going to do a quick live stream and just, yeah, do a quick live stream, show you guys what I got, and show the cards that I made, and then I was going to be able to go and do other things, like work on the rest of my August collection stuff that I need to work on. Now that's going to be cool, having a blue eye. I like that one. Let's do another blue eye and do another bat and pupil of an eye. I think that has enough room. And as a reminder, we do still have the Tangia stuff is available for you guys to use if you would choose to. Just go to that website there and you'll be able to pick the fun interactions if you'd like to play. There's another blue piece. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. I lost one of the black pupils once. I had to recut that one earlier. And where's my other things? I don't know where my stuff is. So we got a bat, and we got the little black piece of the eyeball. And then that scrap could go in the trash, which is one reason why I am trying to use my scraps more. Where's my pokey tool? Everything is hiding from me on my desk. That is just not right. And what's bad is I had it out here just a little bit ago. I guess I could use my tweezers to get this guy off. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do another eye. So, Dawn says she didn't take it. Yeah. I think I am going to grab out some brown, assuming I have a decent color of brown. This is a dark brown. Let me go with this medium brown. So we're gonna have some blue eyes and we're gonna have some brown eyes. I knew that that was gonna be coming up. Dawn can't resist the zombie. Okay, so let's cut a little bit of this paper off. So I can do, I'm going to have lots of bats. I might actually use bats in this design too. I think that would be kind of cool. Wasn't my original thought, but that I think will be neat. And then a little brown eye. The iris of that eye. And running it through. Dawn says she's coloring pumpkins. So there's one poop brown eyeball. My mom had brown eyes. I don't know how many I can fit on here like I'm wanting. I haven't decided that yet. So far we've got 3. And then I can share with you kind of what my idea was. And I just realized something else. I was planning on adding a link to the club kits in the chat, and then I didn't do it, but I've got my Spellbinders page up. So I should probably go ahead and grab that link, right? And I think I'm going to see if I can add my face. You have 2 of me. Hello, Miss Linda. There we go. We got just 1 of me. Okay, let me grab that link real quick. Copy that. Say welcome to Miss Linda and to Miss D. Welcome, welcome. And then I go over here. I'm going to add this link in there. It just means that if you're interested in that and you want the link to the club kits. Actually, I didn't even go to the right page. Let me go to the right page. I was just on the main page. Let me go to the club kits. That's what you're interested in. And grab the link for that. And I'm posting that in the description. So if you're interested in that, you would need to refresh your screen in order for that to pop up. And since we're in here with some folks that I know saw the Tangia stuff yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my Tangia stuff and actually check and make sure it's working. It should be. And let's see, what do I want to do? I love that. I'm sorry. I did that to Jax today on her channel. That was too funny. But she didn't have the audio turned on. I mean, she had so many technical difficulties. It was just too funny. But she had first off, you couldn't hear any of them. The Tangia stuff wasn't popping up like it was supposed to. Then she got it fixed so that we could hear it, but not that she could hear it. So when I did that, she didn't hear it. It's like, well. Okay, so we have 4 eyes so far. Now, what my thought was, and I think I still may do it. I may not do if I do the bats, I'd have to do it on white cardstock or something. But I was thinking of adding eyeballs to the background. But that's only 4. I think I need more. What do you think? So do I want to do more eyeballs than just the 4? Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to play with the Tangia stuff anymore. If you guys want to see Tangia stuff come up, you guys go to the link and do it. Yeah, Dawn's just interested in the zombie. That's all she wants. Oh my goodness. Okay. Do we want anything besides the eyes? What are your thoughts? Dee says, what was that? It's something called Tangia. See that down here at the bottom? There is this. Don't troll me. Okay, you could troll me. I was watching one of my buddies I was watching Marsha, my friend Jax, over on Twitch last Friday, and someone had told her about it. What was that blue screen that popped up? Yep. It is basically where you guys can take control of my screen and make things happen. You know, I've been trying to make it so you can do some things. This is one where somebody else has already made all the things, okay? Because they've already made them, that means that there's a fee on it. I've lowered it as low as it can go, but for 15 cents, you can make any of the things that are on there happen. And to get to any of those alerts and have them affect my screen, you'd basically go to this link down below. And the QR code should work because I tried it yesterday. But for 15 cents, you can make Monsters Inc. attack my screen. You can make the blue screen of death. You could make there's several different text-to-speech things where you could type something in the chat and have Chris Rock say it to the screen. Which was one of the ones that I really liked yesterday. Oh, here's one. This is probably the first one that I tried out. And actually the price on that one is up a little bit higher. It's like at 20 cents. But it's a very involved. Oh, hi Daffy.
Now what? Brother, what a way to run a railroad. Now, as I was saying...
Anyway, now that we're back to our regularly scheduled shenanigans and Daffy's not taking over my stream yet again, think I want another color. I think I'm going to go with green. Let's see, do I have some more green out? I do have some more green out. I'll use the same green that I did on the other card. What the duck? Oh, Dawn, somebody ordered some stuff for Jax on her wish list, on her Amazon wish list, and sent her a container of rubber duckies. So she has rubber duckies now. So that is super fun. So Dawn, Jax has her rubber duckies, and she also got somebody gave her a chicken hat. So she was wearing a chicken on her head today. Yeah, I know. She might be wearing it tomorrow too. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, right? Because you never know what's going to happen on Fortnite Friday. One of the alerts is putting the streamer in jail, so it's got like the jail bars come across, and so I did that to her, and she looked and was like, "Why am I in jail?" She didn't know that one was on there, so it was just too funny this morning. Okay, so I've got another eye, and we're going to go with green eye on this one. Well, it's supposed to start at normal time is 10:30, but you never know. And she's had so many things go wrong over the last few days. She had her car broke. Oh yeah, I'll be on there. And I almost dropped that little guy. Don't want to drop my little pupil. But yeah, I'll be on there tomorrow. Basically what I've been doing is I've been taking Friday as my technically a day off. Half the time I'm editing a video while we're playing. No, not in the middle of a match. It's where we have to wait so long for the matches to start because we're waiting for Fortnite to do its thing, that I usually have got OBS, I usually have Power Director pulled up and I'm editing a video. I've also made cards while I was watching her and do recording. So I've done all that stuff while I'm doing that instead of actually taking a day off because, yeah, I'm bad like that. There are some new weapons and things in Fortnite. I was watching a video earlier today just because I saw that he had just posted it on one of the bigger streamers, and it's like, I haven't seen these weapons yet. The new season the new chapter just started out, and I hadn't seen some of this stuff yet. Okay, so now we have 6 eyes. I'm going to say that's going to be enough. Dawn says that today she wore her plumber's hat. Shay says scary crystal. I had someone that goes by explicit try to take over my laptop this morning, but was stopped, thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, this is where everything is controlled by a URL, an OBS URL, something that's like when I'm able to bring up something off of my desktop, I can show you guys. So it's where I've got it so that it can happen. I can turn it off if I choose to, no problem. But it is kind of fun. I also noticed for you guys, there are a couple of you guys that I know were interested in this and have are trying out Tangia on your streams. This morning I woke up to find that I have a couple of copyright claims. However, the copyright claims are actually not valid ones. I contacted Tangia and they are not supposed. Hello, Miss Mary. Welcome, welcome. Mary was in yesterday when we were playing with Tangia, weren't you, Mary? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do eyeballs on this card. It's going to be a simple card. It's not going to be as all that as this one was. And then I may do something else with bats later, but I'm not sure. But I'm just going to do the one card today. Oh, and I just realized this stream is not being done through, I didn't schedule it through StreamYard. I don't know if Restream has got a giveaway tool. Yeah, I don't know if they do. I'm going to have to see. I'm looking it up to see if there is one because I have no idea if they do or not. Because I just basically set it up real quick and dirty straight from my OBS instead of going in and doing the whole thing on. Well, thank you, Jay. Jay's in the house. Hey, Jay, you haven't seen some of the... Yeah, I know. Okay, so what I'm going to go back through the things again before we finish making up this card because I can and because I know that the folks that popped in later, because this one was not a planned live, didn't get to see all the things. I've made all of my cards for the club kit, so I've made I made 8 cards. 8 cards? I think it's 8 cards within like the couple of the days. That one is, yes, it is the large die of the month, which is the Boolicious Cupcake. So I guess I do need to take all these things back over here. Here's the rest of the stuff I've got. So we've got Enchanted Stitched Mushroom. Oh, thank you. Well, actually, my plan is to have them orange for Halloween, and I tried, I got some new dip and some new polish, and I tried the polish first, and it turned out that it was a jelly. So that's like 8 coats and it's still not there. And then I tried just the couple of coats with the dip, and that I've got one that's almost neon, so I still really need to redo mine. Yeah, this is very psychedelic. I decided to go with pink and purple. Elizabeth got to see the beginnings of this the other night because I didn't get a chance to get anything done until, yeah. We've got, this is a pretty background that I've got for that one too, which is the embossing folder of the month, which is called Cascading Leaves and Stripes. And you might be able to tell that the background, the raised parts are slightly lighter than the background because I went over it with, I used some pixie dust from Catherine Pooler on my embossing folder to add a little bit of contrast there. So there's one of the cards, and that one was using this die set, which was the Enchanted Stitched Mushrooms. Then we've got, start from the back, this one and this one both use that same embossing folder and use the Fall Thoughtfulness. My words are not working, but the Fall Thoughtfulness stamp set. So we've stamp and dies. So we've got that cute little pumpkin, and then we've got some fall leaves. So we've got those guys. Then we've got this one, which is the Corner Sunflower Better Press. So that one is using, oh hush, say that 10 times fast. Yeah. One thing I'm figuring out how to do is to be able to share your comments on the screen without me using StreamYard. And I'm closer. I think I've got part of it working, but I was so frustrated with my stuff yesterday. It just irritated me. Anyway, I've got that one. So I use Tim Holtz watercolor pencils for that. Then, okay, Glimmer of the Month, which is sunflower border. It's real pretty. Then I made 2 cards using Hiking Through the Meadow, which this is going to show you what... Okay, so we've got this. That's what it's supposed to be, and I decided not to do something that complicated because I did a lot of things, right? So I made 2 real sweet and simple cards using a couple pieces from that and using the wax seals that we made on Tuesday, using the wax seal of the month. Mary, I like you because of zombie. So we've got that, and that was using this die and this die. Basically just using those 2 dies. Did some in white, did some in black, and using the corner something, what's that called? Notched corner frames, which came out in August. So I used that for this one. I really like that. I think I'm going to use it more. I kind of wanted to do it on that one too, but I wanted to make the cards look a little bit different from each other. So let me put this back in there where it belongs. And then I did this guy. And this one, I have to say, is my favorite. For the background, I pulled out an older set. This one is one I bought last year. And yes, I actually bought it because it was cool. Color block slices. So I did some red and black slices and then just kind of layered it up. Like the white is actually a white panel that I just glued everything down on. And then we used this die set, which is the Boolicious Fall Cupcake, which has got your cupcake. So we've got, okay, I'm looking to see what I used and what I didn't, and I didn't use this piece. I just realized that I probably could have. So it would have layered up even better, you know, given a little bit more of that texture, but I decided to go with just this in black. I decided to do, let's try black and white stripes. That's what my thought was, and then I decided, no, I need blood for for my frosting, so that's why I added the red to the back too. I thought, and I think this turned out fabulous. I absolutely love this one. I did not use the additional frosting. I just used these 2 pieces for the frosting, not even the part with this one that goes in, puts little dots in there. There's acorn, there's leaves, there's a witch's broom, there's a witch's hat, there's a jack-o'-lantern, there's a ghost. Yes, it is very Beetlejuice. Absolutely. There's bones. There's a ghost. Those are pieces that I did not use. I used The skull, I did that one twice. I'm using the bats. The main reason I cut out the bats is because I needed the little pupil for the eyes. I used the boo, because there's also a yay fall sentiment, but I used the boo sentiment, and that's one of the, you can kind of sort of see it. It's got a little bit of texture there. So that's one of the picks. There's a die that does the picks and some extra pieces for the broom and the witch's hat, so that's kind of cool. What else did I use? Oh, the frosting. I didn't use the rest of the frosting because you could have it like really, really tiered up. But yeah, there's a ton of pieces that you can use in this thing. And then there are add-ons. They went above and beyond. Where's my add-ons? Oh, here's the add-ons. This one is seasonal cupcake topper. So you can use the cupcake and you could do all the other things for it. So you could do little peeps for Easter. You could do Christmas. You could do Valentine's Day. You could do spring. So you got all those little bits to go on there too. And this is just a little add-on. And they also sent me some stamps, which I haven't used yet. Santa's favorite, Let It Snow, Festive Wishes, Oh What Fun, No Peeking. You know, all the Christmassy things. And you could use it, all of the stuff you could use with this stamps, this die set. Judy, are you heading to dinner? Yeah, you could do zombie. That's the thing. You can do so many things with any of your stuff. You just have to sometimes think a little bit outside of the box. And that's kind of one reason why I decided to do a couple of cards that are not typically what I do. Usually what I do is when I get the stamp set or the die set or whatever, I think I've got like one idea and I do that one. And sometimes it's just kind of the typical, you know? Oh, I was reading that Dawn says, Judy, are you heading to dinner? So I don't know why she was asking if you were heading to dinner, but that's what she said. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to make some eyeballs. And the eyeballs are so easy. I also have already started using my Barely Arts glue. I told you guys that I was planning on, I had gotten some in, and when I got low enough on my art glitter glue, I was going to start trying it, and so far I'm really liking it. The others, I think it's that the lid in the bottle is really getting clogged because that thing is probably about like 4 years old. I've just been refilling it, but this has got a real fine tip applicator there. I haven't really used it a lot yet. I'm just now trying it out. So we're going to add the little blue eyes and then the pupil, and on the pupil it's also got a little piece cut out, a little hole. I think it's supposed to be like for a reflection or something. And I'll just add that one on there. For the eyes that I already used, I decided I wanted to be bloodshot. I mean, these have got the veins, right? They've got the veins on there. So I did a little bit of red. Let me turn that. I did a little bit of red shading, a really little bit of red shading, and then I used just a regular red ballpoint pen to draw the veins in. Don't know if I'm going to do that on this one or not. Judy is saying, I was trying to get my husband up so we could go to dinner, but he was not wanting to get up, so we are postponing going out until tomorrow night. Tomorrow's another day. Absolutely. So yeah, somebody was, I don't remember who it was. I think somebody mentioned crab legs. So I decided, you know, we've got those crab legs in the freezer. Let me go ahead and see how we make them, because we've had them in there for like, I don't know, weeks. Because I told Todd that I would love to be able to have crab legs again, because it had been years since the last time we had them. So I look it up online and it's like, what? It said that they're really easy to do because they're pre-cooked. It's like, what? So we're having crab legs tonight because all I have to do is boil water. So quick and easy. We're going to use the stuff that Todd got at Sam's, and we decide whether or not we like them or not, because we may not like them. They may turn out that they're not good enough for something. I doubt it. I mean, how can you really go wrong with crab legs? I mean, I if I remember right, my buddy Johnny, yeah, I haven't talked to him in so long. Gosh, I miss him. But Johnny, we have brownies. Yes. It's probably why my weight has fluctuated the last couple of days, where it drops 2 pounds and then it comes right back up. Probably because I had brownies yesterday. But Johnny would make his crab legs would be just incredible. I even had him cook at my wedding because I wanted crab legs. Yeah. But now it turns out that it might just be really, really easy. Yeah, we are about an hour and 45 minutes either way. We're in the middle of the state. So we were about 45 minutes either way from, say, Daytona or New Smyrna Beach, or Tampa's like 3 hours away because traffic on I-4 sucks. So if you look at a map of Florida, you'll see the I-4 corridor. The I-4 corridor goes right down the center of the state. And yeah, I am literally like maybe 2 miles from I-4. But it goes down the entire length of the state. It goes like from like up in Daytona area all the way down to Tampa. Okay, here's my green eyes. Do I still have the little black? Yeah, there's one. Did I lose one of the pupils again? I probably did. It's not there. I lost one. Anyway, but yeah, it goes all the way down to Tampa. I think it ends in Tampa. Not 100% sure anymore. And they've been Jay says, I've been mostly in southeastern Florida. I forget there's a whole middle to the state. Yep. There's a lot. I mean, it's kind of funny. Every time Jax talks about where we are in comparison to each other, she says that I'm on the other side of the state. It's like, I'm not actually. But the thing is, you do have to go through all of Orlando from Tampa in order to get to me. And I-4, with them doing their construction and stuff over the last several years, is really, really a pain. Okay, I may have to cut out another one of these unless I find it. And I'm going to say it's all Jay's fault because, yeah, I kind of had to show all the things. And I'm going to have to show a little bit of the Tangia stuff too because Jay hasn't seen that yet. And none of you guys are volunteering to spend 15 cents to show him for me. Okay, is it over here? So I've got my little bats, and each one of the little bats had a little circle thing attached to it for the eye, and it's not here. Okay, maybe it's under stuff. Nope, not there. Okay, so what do I want to do on Tangia? Because nobody really knows what Tangia is until they see it and they think, oh my god, that is too funny.
I love you, I love you, I love you!
Oh, that is too funny. Oh, you love the Gulf. The Gulf Coast is prettier than the East Coast. East Coast gets all of the, I think it's just the water's not as clean because it has exposure to everything on the other side of the ocean, like England and Spain and Europe and all that stuff, right?
Tangia is the best thing since sliced bread. Tangia is the best thing since sliced bread. Tangia is the best thing since sliced bread. Oh, oh, oh.
Okay, so Jay says we get the Man of Wars that your mother dislikes a lot. spooky. Well, the wasted one isn't exactly spooky, or unless you're talking about the eyeballs. The wasted one is basically like at a game when you kind of die in your game. Yeah. Anyway, there's a bunch of fun interactions and stuff on this service called Tangia, and you can add it to your stream on YouTube, but it does cost the people who decide to put something up. It costs like 15 cents a piece. The default is set at 50 cents. Okay, somebody did something. Thank you, Cordelia. Cordelia just put the spiders on the screen. I have to know, did you guys see the spiders? I know you heard something. It's like, what in the world is that? But yeah. So it's because she went to the link that's down here below and she selected that she wanted the spiders to go on the stream. Yeah. And if and when I did put in a request. You know how different places you can put in a feature request. I did ask the guys at Tangia. I did send them in my last email because they were checking on some things that just weren't quite right. But they were checking on some things for me. Got everything fixed really fast, which is awesome. But yeah, my brain just stopped. Okay, my brain just stopped. Oh yeah, I put in a feature request letting them know that I'd really like to be able to use it on YouTube for channel rewards once I figure out how to put together the channel thing, which is one reason why I decided to go live instead of editing video, because it would take me less time. But yeah, I don't know. Cordelia did the flashbang. Okay, now I need to go and find another one. I like this one. So this one is being sent to you because I love you. This one is...
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Love you, Cordelia. It's called trolling. That's what the folks over on Twitch call it. But yeah, I think it's fun. Okay, so if I decide to do eyeballs, I could actually have them all looking at something in the middle. I really need more eyeballs. And I'm missing that one piece. It was on my desk. I know it was. I have to cut another one. And I think I probably need more eyeballs. Okay, everybody, again, put in the chat what color your eyeballs are. What color are your eyes? My eyes are hazel. I don't have hazel paper. So what color are your eyes? So Jay's are blue. Everybody's got either blue or brown. Okay. Dawn's eyes are currently yellow. She's got to run to the bathroom. That's funny. Okay. Let's do another eyeball. Mary's are hazel. So we've got brown, we've got green. I think green is probably closest to hazel. I mean, hazel is kind of a brownish green with gold, kind of, sort of. Yeah. So I'm going to do another, I've got another green one over here. I just have to add a little black piece to it. And I'm going to make some purple ones in honor of The Witcher. Because I can. So there's my little thing there. Let's go ahead and cut this one out. So that'll give us 4 sets of eyes. So, Crystal, what time do you go live, honey? Because you mentioned that you're going live tonight. And I think so I don't lose the pieces again. I'm going to go ahead and glue them on because otherwise I'm going to lose the pieces again. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. My mom had brown eyes. I don't know how I wound up with hazel. But my dad had hazel eyes. Still, usually it's like what you said. Yeah. Okay, we're going to glue this little black piece on so I don't lose it. Is Crystal still here? And Jay, when is your next live stream? Just curious. Oh, and I just realized something. Okay, I'm gonna probably stop shortly because Betty Penny is live right now. And so I'm kind of overlapping her. Unless, of course, you guys are kind of wanting to watch both. But I think I'm probably going to go ahead and end so that you guys can go and head over there. I will finish making this card, though. Let me... Okay, so... And it looks like Crystal and Linda are both over there, too. And that makes total sense. So guys, I am going to go ahead and end now. Well, I don't know if I can. It really depends on whether or not she has it set so I can do that. So let's see. We can try. Let's see if I can raid her. Because that would be fun. Redirect. Let me grab the link to her live. I don't remember if she ever gave me permission. I don't have permission to go. I can put the link down in the chat and you guys can tell her that we are rating her. So here is the link to hers. And thank you, Cordelia, for doing the shout out to Jay. So here is there is the link. So when you guys get over there, go ahead and post in the comments, in the chat, DJCC raid. And I'm going to tell Bitty Penny she needs to give me permission to raid her. Okay, so you guys have a I love that little kitty. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you over there on Bitty Penny's